Hola clase. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Feliz Martes. Happy Tuesday. All right. Hope you guys are having a good day. We have today. I told you I'm on a retreat out at Stella Maris, but I'm going to try to get some stuff done with you guys today. I want to finish going up over those yogo verbs. All right, those verbs with irregular yos. Okay, and still a little bit of those stem changes. I'm going to give you the rest of those notes, and then I want to review the homework assignment that we had done for today. To do for today. Remember, I told you guys to submit it. All right, submit it. If you had to leave some blank, no problem. All right, but at the end of this period, guys, I'm going to ask you guys, please make sure you follow your corrections. I'd ask that you do your corrections on this homework in a different color ink so that we're ready to go on it. But if you could just work on that, and we could make your corrections, and we'll move on from there. All right. So I first just want to take a look, guys, at our yogo verbs. I want to finish up those notes. All right. Oh, no problem there. All right. Just give me a second. All right, so guys, these were the notes. These are the notes that we were looking at yesterday. All right, we had them all already. Hacer, poner, and salir. Remember, these first three. These are just things you have to memorize, guys. Right? These first three are irregular only in the yo. Right? And all it is a go. It's a change there. The rest is a totally normal er or IR verb, right? So it's hago, pongo, and salgo. Yo hago, yo pongo, yo salgo. And the rest is totally regular. Haces, hace, hacemos, hacen. Sale, sale, sales, sale, salimos, salen, right? Remember, the E in hacemos y ponemos match with the E in hacer and poner. And then you have the I in salir to match with the I in salimos, nosotros, all right? Yesterday, we also talked about the stem changers in the yogos that are stem changers. All right. And I said that we had the yo form of tener, which means to have. So tener, to have. Yo tengo. I have. Right. Now, the rest of them, except nosotros, right, are going to have that stem change. What does that mean? The stem is what's left in the verb after you chop off the infinitive ending. So we're looking at tener, right? After you chop off the infinitive ending, the er, you're left with ten, T-E-N. Now we're going to change the stem on those from E to I-E. So it's going to be tú tienes, él, ella, usted tiene. It doesn't apply for nosotros, so it's just nosotros tenemos, regular verb. And then finally, ellos, ellas, ustedes, tienen. Moving over to the other side, venir. Venir means to come, of course. It's going to be irregular, exact same way as tener. It's yo vengo, I come, right? And then it's for the two, the ella, usted, and the ellos, ellas, ustedes, right? That's going to be another stem changer. Tú vienes, él viene, ellos, ellas, ustedes vienen. And then for the nosotros form, it's regular, venimos. Nosotros venimos. Vengo, vienes, viene, venimos, vienen. All right, so hopefully you guys copy that down. If you need to pause me and to copy this down, get these notes down, you can do that now. Keep moving on. Then some of you guys saw these words yesterday. I think my fourth period class saw them. Then you have irregular ER, and IR. They're the ego verbs. Now the ego verbs are, again, irregular only in the yo form, except for decir, which is also a stem changer. So traer, I bring. To bring, traer, to bring. The yo form, yo traigo, I bring, yo traigo. All right, but the rest of traer is just a regular ER verb. Traes, trae, traemos, traen. Yo traigo, irregular. Traes, trae, traemos, traen. Then you got the verb decir, to say, right? To say. Pretty irregular here. This is just something you're going to have to memorize. It's an E to I stem changer. So it's yo digo. That's a real change there. Yo digo. Tú dices. Ella dice. Nosotros decimos, no stem change, decimos. And then ellos, ellas, ustedes dicen. Dicen. Now, some of you guys were asking about why when I have a change like this, why are there stem changers? Sometimes it's in order to keep the sound. Sometimes it's in order to keep the sound, which is going to be important. So, for example, in decir, in the verb decir, right? In order to make it sound correctly, it has to be. You have to change the e to the I to make it a dices, to keep that di sound, not the de sound. Decir, dices, dice. All right. So hopefully you guys had enough time to copy these down. All right. Then there's two more I want you guys to go at that are just totally irregular, but you got to know them. All right. Ver, the verb ver, to see. Ver, to see. The yo form is yo veo. Yo veo. Now, how is it irregular? Well, remember, if it were a regular ER verb, you would chop off the ER ending, and you left only with V, right? The letter V. But in this case, it's going to keep the and for the yo form, is going to keep the E there. It's going to be EO. So it's yo veo. But for the rest of them, it's a regular ER verb. Ves, ve, vemos, ven. So instead of saying ver, vo, vo, or bo, you got to keep that sound. Ver, veo. Keep the e sound. You need that in there, the e sound there. So veo, ves, ve, vemos, ven. Dar, all right, dar is going to be doy, an irregular yo right there. Then it's das, da, damos, dan. Regular AR verb endings. As, a, amos, an. All right, let's go back. Oh, how do I go back? There we go. All right. So there are your verb endings. Make sure you copy them down here. All right. And guys, I know it's just 9 seemingly random verbs. That's good preparation for our next chapter when we do a lot more stem changers. All right. But for now, basically just memorize these 9 verbs. A good thing to do, and this is not asking you to do it for homework, but a good thing to do would be to actually, I don't usually encourage this, but for these irregulars, it might be a good idea to make flashcards with these verbs. Meaning that you take the 9 verbs, right? You take the 9 verbs and you would conjugate them, right? So you put yo ver on one side and on the other side veo. Then you put tu ver on one side, ves. Él, ella, usted, ver, ve on the other side, right? So you can do a little bit of practice. That might be a good thing to do for all of these verbs. Not required, but might be helpful. All right, so hopefully you have enough time to copy this down. Let's take a look at our practice questions here, right? So, salir yo is going to be salgo. Yo salgo. We've seen this already. Poner, él pone. Hacer, nosotros hacemos. Ver, tú. That's a regular verb, right? Tú ves. It's only irregular in the yo. Traer, yo is traigo. Yo traigo, I bring. Tener, ustedes is tienen. Tienen. Dar, yo doy. So just a little bit of practice for now. Venir, viene. Ella viene. All right, so hopefully you had a second to copy these down. No big deal if you didn't get them down yet. Let's just review the homework for now. All right. Let's take a look at that homework assignment. Here it is. All right, so I want you working on this with me as we go along. Make sure, remember, you are correcting your homework, but I want you to correct it in a different color. And remember, you're going to submit this at the end of the period, right back to that same assignment that you submitted last night. You can make 2 submissions. That's no problem. All right, so ella venir, this is a stem change, right? So it's going to be ella viene. E to IE stem changer. E to IE. Viene. All right. Tu poner is going to be regular. Pones. Ustedes hacer. That's another one. It's irregular only in the yo form. It's a yo-go. Hacen. Lola y yo. That's going to be nosotros form. Nosotros form of decir. Might have to go back to your notes for this one. But it's nosotros decimos. It's not a stem changer. Yo salir, that's a regular. Yo salgo, it's a yo-go. Usted traer. Another yo-go, irregular, only in the I. In the yo form, right? El profesor dice. Stem changer. Dice. E to I, right? Tu venir. Vienes. Salir is regular everywhere except the yo, so it's sale. Yo traer, that's an ego verb, right? Ego. Traigo. Nosotros poner is regular. Ponemos. Ellas decir, that's irregular. Dicen, E to I, right? Ellas. Tú y tus amigas, you and your friends, right? So that's going to be you guys. Ustedes salen. You guys know that? Ustedes salen. Ustedes venir, that's a stem changer. Vienen, E to IE. And then finally, yo hacer, that's a yo-go right there. Yo hago. All right, I'll give you a second to copy all these down if you don't have them. I hope I didn't make any mistakes. If I did, someone email me, let me know. But I think it looks pretty good. All right, answer these questions in complete Spanish sentences, and I think I asked you also to translate them, so you should do that on your own as well, right? Just the question, right? ¿Quién hace la tarea? Who does the homework? And the answer is mis amigos y yo, my friends and I. We do, right? So it's going to be nosotros form of hacer, so it's going to be nosotros hacemos. Mis amigos y yo hacemos la tarea. ¿Quién trae los libros? You have to recognize the verb traer here. Traer means to bring. So who brings the books? Rosita brings the books. Rosita trae los libros. Any questions? Send me an email. ¿Quiénes salen hoy para España? Who leaves today for Spain? The teachers leave for Spain. Los profesores. Los profesores salen hoy para España. All right. Salen. ¿Quién viene a las 3? Who comes at 3 o'clock? Who's coming at 3 o'clock? I'm coming. Yo, so venir, you have to recognize here, the infinitive form is venir, which means to come. So the yo form, it's a go verb, yo go. So yo vengo, I come a las 3. I am coming at 3 o'clock. Who's setting the table? You, usted. Usted pone la mesa. You are setting the table, you formal. Who tells the time? ¿Quién dice la hora? Who tells the time? Tú dices la hora. Who tells you the time? Who tells the time? You tell the time. ¿Quién trae los pantalones cortos? Again, you're looking traer. Who brings the shorts? El chico trae los pantalones cortos. All right. So give you a quick look at that. Those are all your homework answers right there, guys. All right, so guys, remember, that's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to please finish up this homework, all right? Just copy those answers over. You can go back, pause it, go back, whatever you have to do to answer your questions here. But make sure you're getting all that work in for me tomorrow. Just resubmit it, no problem. Correct it in a different color ink and send it in. I'll give you full credit. But I want to make sure you got the rest of those notes, all right? For our quiz tomorrow on Wednesday quiz, right? It's just on the stuff we did on Monday in class, yesterday in class. Regular verbs. No irregulars, no irregular yos, just straightforward ER, IR endings. O, es, a, emos, n, or o, es, a, emos, n. That's it. That's just the quiz for tomorrow. All right? Guys, again, if you have any questions, please, por favor, mándame un email. Send me an email, and I'll be very happy to answer it. All right? So, adios. See you guys soon. Get that homework. You do have a homework assignment done. Start working on that for me right now. Bye. After you submit that homework.